Hey crochet friends, it's me, Jonah, and about 4 months ago I was at the H&H convention in Chicago, and I met the person who makes the loop yarn for all the different projects I make, whether that's baby blankets, bigger blankets, scarves, all sorts of different things, and you only have to use your fingers to use that yarn, so it's really fun to make, and you can make projects pretty quick. And he was there representing the Alize brand, which makes loop yarn and a lot of other things as well. And I was just super excited to meet him because I love using loop yarn. Anyway, I recently ran out of my stash of loop yarn, both the regular kind and then the kind that's reversible where you can make different patterns on each side. So I contacted Mr. Ennis, who runs the whole show, and he said he would be kind enough to send me some of the loop yarn all the way from Turkey where they produce it, design it, make patterns, and I was so excited. And he sent it about 5 days ago, and it arrived today. Super fast shipping from DHL. And anyway, my mom already opened it up, but I'm super excited to see what's inside. So let's take a look. So right off the top, I can see, I'm just gonna dump it out. So right off the top, I can see that it's their double-sided loop yarn, the Alize Puffy More, which is really nice for doing patterns on your blankets like snowflakes or pumpkins for Halloween, whatever you'd like. So let's take a look at the colors that they sent us. So right off the top, we have like a black with a cream, which I really like to use for scarves. You can put a lot of cool patterns in there. So I'll set this one down right here. And then the next color is a red with a white. Really nice color. I love this one too. And then next up, we have a color that is perfect for Halloween. It's this bright orange and black, and there's another ball here. Perfect color for Halloween. And I already know what I'm gonna make with this. I'm gonna take these 6 balls, and I'm gonna make a really cool pattern that I'm gonna have to show you later. But this is what it looks like up close. And if I take a strand out of it, let me just take off the ball band, you can see that there's 2 colored loops. On one side is black and on the other side is orange. And by looping up the loops in different patterns, if you want a black stitch, use a black loop, you can make whatever design you like. You can write words, you can make pictures. Grab that ball of yarn. So that's a really cool thing, an innovative thing about this yarn. And if you want to make a big blanket, you use probably 12 balls, but for smaller baby blankets, more like 6 or 8. Then there's 2 more balls of the red and white. And then we have like a cranberry and a crew. This is one of my favorite colors to use for the holiday time, whether I'm making a Christmas tree blanket, which I actually did make one, so make sure to go find that on my socials. Or you can like make wreath patterns or whatever you really like. And I've also used this color in the past too, where I made an Easter bunny blanket because it has the perfect purple for the springtime, mixed with the cream, and cream goes with everything. Then we have 2 more balls of that cranberry and a crew. And oh, I might be able to make a big blanket for Halloween because I have 2 extra balls, which is 10. And then this is a color I haven't seen before. It's a bright orange mixed with the cream. And a really cool thing you can do is if you have 2 colors that have one in common between 2 balls, you can use them together to incorporate 3 colors into your pattern. It sounds more difficult than it really is, but it creates a really unique effect. Then we have some more holiday colors, bright green and a white. Actually, this is more of a dark sage kind of green, or dark forest green. Then, the perfect color for Christmas time. I'm gonna make something with this, so be looking out for that around Christmas time. Set this on this side of me. Put these up here too. And then we have 6 more balls of that cranberry and a crew color. So it looks like I'll be making another blanket, like the one I did in the past. And last but not least, we have like an ocean blue mixed with cream color, which is really nice, and 2 balls is enough to make a nice scarf. And then in the bottom here, just notice this, we have a plethora of different patterns. Let's take a look. Yeah, so there's all sorts of different patterns. This one is using several different colors, and this is what I meant, where you can use different colors to make different patterns, like an arrow pattern, box. This is that same pattern, but then this one is like a teddy bear snuggled into like a plaid blanket. So you can see there's a lot of different opportunities and things you want to make. I'll pull out some more here. And then these are printouts. So what I would do is I would take this orange and black yarn, and then where there's these orange squares, each square is 1 stitch. So I would do an orange stitch, and where it's black, I would do a black stitch. So then I make it, and it would turn into a scarf with these really cool spooky patterns on it. And here's another one. This one says Happy Halloween on it, and that's what it would look like as your scarf. Here's another one. You can make Trick or Treat on it. I'll turn it this way so you can read the words. And then what you would do with this one is you would fold it in half like this, so that on one side you have Trick or Treat, and on the other side you have the pumpkin face up. I think I might make that one, and maybe one of the other ones as well. And then here, this is the perfect idea of what I was talking about. You use a red and green yarn, and then a red and white yarn to make this whole pattern. And so what you would do is you choose, it tells you in the squares here to do 3 stitches of red and 6 stitches of green, and you follow that back and forth, and then that's how you get your pattern. So yeah, here's a variety of different patterns that you can make using this yarn. So make sure to check back in soon to see what I make with all these different yarns. And make sure to check them out at alize.com, because you can do so many different things with this loop yarn, and it's so much fun to make. Crochet away, friends.